relationship, and that has somehow boosted security in the country. And so we're saying security, if you try him when he's no longer the president, Niger Republic will defend him. Okay, let's move on now. Still focusing on statements made by the president yesterday. And this one says, we borrowed for projects to create wealth. And you can find this on the Nation newspaper. We borrowed for projects to create wealth. And this is coming from the President Buhari. President Buhari yesterday gave a robust defense of his administration's 77 trillion naira debts. He explained that its focus on infrastructure was a deliberate action to create wealth and stem poverty. President Buhari also justified the closure of Nigeria's borders with neighboring countries and the appointment of Colonel Ahmed Ali, retired, as Comptroller General of the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS). The president spoke during the inauguration of some landmark projects of his ongoing government, including the second Niger Bridge, which was named after him by Southeast governors. Right? Okay. Other projects inaugurated virtually by Buhari are the Ikon Bridge in Cross River State, the local Oweto Bridge linking Nasarawa and Benue States, a section of the Kaduna-Kano Dual Carriageway, Federal Secretariat in Anambra, Bayelsa and Zamfara states, as well as Customs' new headquarter building in Abuja. All right, interesting. Remember, you can start sending in your messages. I read them eventually. Once again, the number to send your messages, either WhatsApp or SMS, is 0809 030 6416. Once again, 0809 030 6416. We borrowed for projects to create wealth, says Buhari, and he said the focus was on infrastructural development so as to attract investors and enable the people do business easily. All right, okay, let's move on now. Let's move on from statements made by the outgoing president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Igbo should stop playing bad politics. And I think you can find that on Daily Trust. Igbo should stop playing bad politics. Minister for Labour and Employment, Senator Ngige, Tuesday said the commissioning of second Niger Bridge and the construction of capital projects by the regime of President Buhari has vindicated some of them for their choice of the All Progressives Congress. Ngige stated this at the inauguration of the Federal Secretariat in Awka, Anambra State capital. He urged the Igbo to stop playing politics of exclusion and putting their eggs in one basket at every political dispensation. And now Daily Trust is quoting, and I'm quoting Daily Trust, the first Niger Bridge was constructed in 1965 under the regime of Tafawa Balewa, and that was when our brother, the late Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, was president, and that is the product of that political alliance. During the war, some portions of the bridge were blown up with mines in order to stop the federal troops from crossing over, and after the war, a second bridge became imperative. When I was years governor, the then president sent some contractors and said that the bridge will be built, and that was in 2005. But this man, Buhari, we brought him here for campaign, and I told the people of the southeast that this man would construct the second Niger Bridge and rebuild Enugu Airport. We did not believe it, but he did it. Ngige added, we played bad politics in 2015 and in 2019, yet the APC government brought infrastructure to the southeast like the Enugu-Port Harcourt Road, Enugu-Abakaliki Road and the Federal Secretariat. All of us should not be in one political party. Some would be here and some would be there, and if some people are not in the same party with you, don't call them saboteurs, because late Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and even Dr. Michael Okpara did the same thing, and we must come back to the old political culture we left for long. How do they say? They were Kwenu. My Igbo brothers. Have you been playing bad politics? Do you think there is any kind of wisdom to glean from in the statements made by your brother. It's an Igbo man. I'm talking about Dr. Chris Ngige. Maybe indeed politics is a game of alliance. You shake hands here, you shake hands there, irrespective of political affiliations. Okay. That being said, let's move on to the next headline. Governor Wike endorses Senator Akpabio for Senate President. That's interesting. Remember when they would exchange words, right? Politics is a funny game. Very funny. I love the comedy, I should say. And you can find this looking at Nigeria Info PH News Bulletin. And I'm looking at the 12 o'clock major news bulletin. And the story reads, Governor Wike has endorsed the former Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, for the position of Senate President. Governor Wike declared his support for Senator Akpabio during a visit by the aspirant and a group of senators-elect supporting him yesterday. A statement by the senator, that's Akpabio, campaign media office, quoted Governor Wike as saying he will support the former minister because he was there for him when he wanted to be Rivers governor. So I'm guessing, like we say in our local parlance, our point one. Our governor, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, is now going to judge Akpabio based on his performance as a governor. You know, he said he supported him, that's Wike, when Wike wanted to be governor. Wike wanted to be governor when? 2015. By the time, if my memory serves me well, yeah. That's the period when Akpabio was still playing, state politics, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the same period he was also, gunning for the Senate. So he was about leaving and going for senatorial duties. So I mean, our own governor has decided to endorse Senator Akpabio and is judging him as a governor, not as a minister. Remember, the governor once said that when he was a governor, he was the uncommon governor, but he lost the uncommon when he joined the APC. So you see, not judging him as a minister, it's judging him as a governor. Should we do the same? But it also means something to me that the governor, even though he has said a plethora of times that he would not leave the PDP, he's still towing the path of the APC. Senator Akpabio is the choice, as we hear, of the president-elect, and has now become the choice of Governor. Oh, is it a South-South thing? I'm wondering. If it's a South-South thing, is it only Akpabio that is from the South-South? I'm wondering as well. But what do I know? I'm moving on now. Supreme Court stops Rivers State government from building on site of demolished properties of the Bayelsa state government. That story still lingers. You can find that also in the bulletin of Nigeria Info PH. So I'm going to read. The Supreme Court has warned the Rivers State government against building any structure on the demolished property of the Bayelsa state government in Port Harcourt, bringing up the motion ex parte for an injunction earlier filed by Bayelsa state government. The Supreme Court said it would not be able to go ahead with the motion because of the counter affidavit filed in opposition to the motion or notice by Rivers State. The Supreme Court adjourned the substantive matter to January 15, 2024 for hearing. It said the Rivers State government stands to forfeit any such building once the judgment is against them. The court also cautioned the Rivers State Attorney General against carrying out any further acts that would affect the interest of the parties, since the matter is now before the Supreme Court. As you may know, the Rivers State government demolished the Bayelsa State government properties at number 5 and 9 Akasa Street in Old Jare, Port Harcourt 2 weeks ago. Governor Wike said the demolished buildings were against his administration's urban renewal plans. On Monday, Governor Wike flagged off the construction of the second phase of residential quarters for judges on the demolished site. Many have viewed this as a political move against Bayelsa State Governor Doye Deri, who supported the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar But Governor Wike says it is not so. Okay, who do we believe now? Who do we believe now? It's the bottom of the hour. It is time for me to open the phone lines. It's time for you to have your say, looking at what the newspapers say. Once again, the numbers to call 0817 923 0923. Once again, 0817 923. Okay, I think I'm calling the wrong number. I'm so used to that other number. I'm sorry. So I'm going to give you the real numbers that you can call. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Right, for WhatsApp and text messages, use the number 0809 030 6416. Let's go to the phone lines now. For WhatsApp and text messages, once again, 0809 030 6416. Someone says, let's read this. Please stop screaming out the headline. It's a tad too offensive and not so attractive. Thanks, dear. All right. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel like doing it. This one says, it's Buhari from Niger Republic. If it is from Nigeria, truly, why other country will serve as safety ground? Does the border closing indirectly a way of creating a strong relationship so he can claim or settle there with investment he has made during his time as president in Nigeria? May God help us. You did not drop your name, but let's see. Okay, you earlier said good afternoon. Okay, that's not for me, but you did not. Okay, my personal I don't want to give my personal opinion. It's just the headline. I'm going to read it all out for you. That's what I'm going to do. It's the big headlines. You're entitled to make your own opinions on that. But let's take the first call. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Yes, what's your name?
Benson Sonny.
You are Benson?
Yes, Sonny Benson.
All right, Sonny Benson, welcome. Where are you calling me from, please?
I'm calling from Onega.
All right, welcome then. Welcome, let's talk. Which of the headlines piqued your interest this afternoon?
This Buhari comment of 77 trillion borrow.
Oh, he borrowed for creation of wealth. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. It is good it is happening like this because PDP in their 16 years in office borrowed about 6 trillion naira. Everybody was shouting in Nigeria. They said PDP is killing the country, this, that happened. But now, within 8 years, this government of Buhari has borrowed 77 trillion. So where are we heading to? And where are the projects? Those things he said use the money for. Where are the results of those things? So in fact, I weep for this Nigeria. I weep for this Nigeria.
So you're saying you have not seen any of the infrastructural projects embarked upon by the administration?
Trillion, my brother, 77 trillion. Is it a joke? Where is the impact of that that project?
Okay, Sonny Benson, how much do you think a railway construction will cost, for instance, or how much do you think the second Niger bridge would cost? Or should we go to the federal roads constructed in some parts of the country? I'm just giving you facts. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm just saying.
The second Niger bridge cannot consume that amount of money. The road construction, even in Port Harcourt, in South, how many roads have they constructed here?
Okay.
What is a project they have put in South that people can say, this is it. Look at Eleme road, this NNPC road here. People of Ogoni have been crying to fix this road.
But the Aba Port Harcourt Expressway, it's been worked on. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Oyibo part of it, the Oyibo part of the Aba Expressway was worked on. Are you going to say you've not seen anything at all that the federal government has done? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you see, because even the last time I traveled to Aba, from Oyibo to Aba, that road is no-go area.
But what about the Oyibo? I just said I pointed a particular place, the Oyibo section of the Aba Port Harcourt Expressway. Has it been worked on?
Oyibo Aba, Oyibo Port Harcourt Expressway. How many kilometers does that cover?
Okay, now it's how many kilometers we are arguing now?
Yes.
Okay.
How many kilometers?
Okay.
So I wait for Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much for your time. Reginald is calling from Chokocho. Reginald. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, let me look at the issue between Akpabio and Governor Wike.
Is there an issue? I don't think there's an issue.
Let me look at the statement by Governor Wike with support Akpabio.
Okay.
Calling for the support of Akpabio.
Okay.
For the position of the Senate position. I think for me, all is politics.
Okay.
All of them is into the politics. And Governor Wike too knows too well that if Akpabio becomes the Senate president, and him too is also eyeing for ministerial appointment.
Is that what he told? Is that what he told you? Wait now. Did he tell you he's eyeing? Reginald, can you hear me?
Yes, we are here. We know their impression.
I'm not asking you what you know. I'm asking you, did he tell you that? Did he tell you that?
That is my opinion.
Okay.
Of course, Canada, that is my opinion.
Okay,
that
better.
is my personal opinion.
All right.
So, for that, but let me look at the previous issues. Some time ago, the governor called the party that APC is a cancer political party, and he is comfortable with malaria, something malaria. That is when both of them met on one of the occasions here. So, but today, the man who says he is better in a political party where he will be enjoying his malaria is now dying in a political party where he retires as cancer.
All right, then.
My question now is that who now is the cancer? Is it the political party or the individual that
Reginald, thank you. We've noted your point, but we've got to move on now. We missed the call with Emmanuel, who was calling from Alu. But let's go to Borokri, where Kelvin is calling from. Kelvin, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right, welcome, Kelvin. Let's hear you. What story has piqued your interest today?
Well, my contribution is about the River State government destroying Bayelsa State government property.
That's not exactly the headline. It's actually the Supreme Court stopping the River State government from building any structure on the land belonging to Bayelsa State.
I just want to tell my mom, because I'm from River State and Bayelsa.
Okay.
Because my mom is from Bayelsa and my dad is from River State. You know, Governor Wike, that's his business, but the way they are playing politics these days is not good for the future.
But Kelvin, the governor has said that it was not politics. It was just basically urban renewal policy. Nothing more than that. Governance.
You know, I'm not a small boy. I've been in River State for 32 years, going to 33 now. So I know what I'm saying. I know the government very well. That's how he runs things. So that's his business. But you just leave Bayelsa State government to do his thing. That guy, from Goodluck back to, the guy is working in Bayelsa. Go to the state and see what he's doing. Governor Wike should leave that man to concentrate.
Okay.
He has just some days to go. Let him focus on him.
All right then.
State as the governor.
All right then.
Going to demolish. Now, why is he going to build on the property? Something that is not yours. It's not right now.
He said no. The River State government says that it has acquired the land based on there's the law they quoted. I can't remember it now. I'm not a lawyer, but they use the law to acquire the property.
We should just leave Bayelsa State. Yeah, this is our sister state.
All right then.
We just have to work with the governor.
All right then. Thank you very much, Kelvin. Kelvin from Burokri there. This one says, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari his shadow is chasing him to Niger Republic. Okay, guilty conscience, you said. This one says, I agree with Dr. Chris Ngige. Igbos should learn to play national politics. The APC government led by Buhari has really done well for the people of the Southeast. It is a fact. Uche with that one. All right. I don't know if a lot of people will agree with you on that. But then you earlier said, okay, I can't read that one. You should know better. So says, good afternoon, Canada. I'm happy today because truth is coming out. A statement was made by the CBN governor that Dangote has paid half of the money borrowed from CBN. Which Nigerian newspaper carried the news. Obina from Romola. It was, come on now, it was everywhere. I even used it on my show briefly. It was everywhere. We even carried it in our in-house bulletin. Let's look at this one. As Governor Wike goes around fulfilling his promises to communities, it will be so nice for him to... Okay, that's not my conversation. I guess someone else was talking about that one. Good day, Canada. Hope we all have seen the reason why the former Minister of Transport built the road gauge. Is it road gauge or rail gauge to Niger? You say your name is John Roller from Alu. All right, John, thank you. But I've got Tony calling from Rumuwara. I hope I pronounced that well. Oh my goodness, I missed that one. Sorry about that. I got carried away looking at the text messages. But let's look at this one. Okay, all right, thank you very much. This one says the call by Governor Wike to support Akpabio in a Senate president ambition is a welcome development, as the emergence of Akpabio is a victory for the South. Also, President Buhari should be aware the closure of borders added more suffering to Nigerians because his government never invested in the production sector. Wike Odinaka. All right, I will be taking more calls and read the remaining messages later, but I've got Emmanuel who is calling me from Alu. All right, Emmanuel is back from Alu. Emmanuel, good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Yes, sir.
I'm listening.
I'm calling from Alu.
Yes, I know that. What's your contribution? What story of interest are you here for?
Because I want to make mention on that what Buhari said that he deliberately closed border.
Okay.
Yes, he have done that. So and he have achieved his goal.
Okay.
I know that whatever thing somebody is doing, one day it will end. That's what I just want to say, because he has a purpose of doing that. And the one that he said that he have friendship with his neighboring country, Niger. So if you want to say now, everything is not from Nigeria.
No, that's, you don't have a proof. You know, see, this is hard fact. If you're going to say such a thing, you should have facts to that effect. You can't say that. You can't speculate on the show.
What?
You cannot speculate on the show, man. You don't have any proof to that effect. But anyways, thank you for your time, Emmanuel. I've got Daniel calling from where's this? Omuma. All right, then let's listen to Daniel. Daniel.
Thank you.
Yes. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Welcome. Let's talk.
Thank you. Ed Daniel from Eberiam.
All right.
Canada. Why is Buhari now speaking like a child?
No. That's insultive. You shouldn't say that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't say that. All right.
Okay. Like he's saying that if he hand over on Monday, 29th May, then if Nigeria come after him, that he will run to Niger. Because he built a railway in Niger.
Is that what he said? Is that what he said Well, let's say what he actually said. Is that what he said?
He said he will run to Niger.
Yes, that's what he said.
And Niger will come for him, for his rescue and defend him.
Okay.
Then will you defend somebody who you have not benefited anything?
Interesting.
I'm asking. So I said Niger will defend him because he has built a railway for them.
Oh, now I get you. Okay.
And open an express road to their place that connects Niger and Nigeria. But all his followers, where will they run to? His press singers, those that campaigned for him 2014 and 2015 and 2019. Those that says he came to fight corruption.
Does this
is the highest of corruption in Nigeria?
Now, Daniel, does this in any way negate the fight against corruption? Does this in any way?
That is why he's saying that if Nigeria is coming after him with their security agents, Nigeria will defend him. So
do you think there should now be, why would Nigeria come after him?
He has not done well.
Really?
But if you listen, excuse me, if you are as I am now, if I kill I will wait for I come and talk of my father's compound.
Okay, all right.
You understand?
I understand.
And I cannot run you that if you come for me, I will run from a very moment now to Asorok or to something wrong there.
Okay. For your time, Daniel, I'm very calling from me.
Yes,
it's good to have you on. So let's hear you.
I want to say that I didn't broke.
Right. And Nigeria, they appreciate it.
Who? Nigeria appreciate anything. Nothing. What did he close the border to us? The things that are higher. The game of closing the border. Now in the market. When you prefer it was 2,500, now it's 8,000, 9,000 naira. What is the need of closing the border? Who did he do it for? In family, because I don't think family they are doing it in the local media. In this country, they are not.
That's a speculation. That's a speculation. But Mary, as hub. But we have a inflation. But let's listen to Obed, who's calling from Early Function.
Yes,
How are you doing this afternoon?
What's up? President,
all right. Okay.
You know, when you look at that statement, intentions, you understand? We might say I think it's on us to you can hardly, close and without the one time because of insecurity. Then you tell me that you are very happy you close.
No. I understand with political witch to be hunted by detractors, so to say.
Hunting. It's a lopsided approach in addressing issue of guns in Nigeria. These are the things that Buhari is afraid of.
Okay.
Let's take that into cognizance.
Okay.
He's afraid of all these things. He was treating the issues of insecurity with levity. People were being killed, and you started a war between farmers and others. Meanwhile, people are going to kill them. So he could not address all these issues. He was doing it with money and that's what he's saying.
All right, then.
You understand? It's just clear that he could not address all these things. So he's afraid.
Obed.
But I want to tell him there's something to be afraid of. You understand?
Yeah, Obed, thank you very much.
Not be afraid.
Thank you very much.
The Nigeria we have, the kind of country we have, bring the past leaders to who, if we have a law that is questioning, Mr. President has so many questions to answer.
Obed, thank you very much. If he has any question to answer, I guess the court will be the place for him to go do that. Let's not jump before the gun, or how do they say it? Let's not run before the gun. So just chill, take a chill pill. Remember, we are live on Facebook, now on Twitter, and on YouTube. All of these social media platforms have the unique handle Nigerian for PH. So go there. Someone says, Canada, please don't defend the president. He is clear in what he said. And I'm just ensuring that you are saying it the right way. I'm not a defender of nobody. I'm yet to defend myself. Let's see. What does the South or Akwa Ibom state stand to earn if Akpabio becomes the Senate president? According to Governor Wike, he is looking for a safe haven after his tenure due to so many political enemies created across the state, especially in the second term. All right, I've got Emerald and he's calling me from Rumokoro. So let's go to Rumokoro and listen to what Emerald has to say. 92.3 Nigerian for welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome, Emerald.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Kalada.
Yeah, good afternoon. So what's your contribution? Let's hear you.
Okay, I want to comment on the fact that the president, after the swearing in of the president-elect on the 29th, that he's relocating, or he will relocate to Niger Republic.
That's not exactly what he said. He said he's going to go to his hometown, his village.
Okay, please, what did he say?
That's what I just said. He said he's going to go to his village, in Daura, and if anybody comes for him, then he will go to Niger because Niger will cover him. Something like that. That's how it is. Not necessarily.
Okay, Niger will cover him. Yeah. Why Niger, of all the nations in the world? Why Niger? Why is it that it's Niger that will cover him? Why is he even scared that we will come after him? And even if we do, would the father run from the children because the children is demanding